Tasmania is renowned around the world for its purest air and greenest pastures, and this superb environment lends itself to the production of the very best produce. Now, with this in mind, Pure South at Southbank, Melbourne was born. They set out on the challenge of bringing the finest produce from Tasmania and its Bass Strait Islands straight to its doors and presenting it in the ultimate location and surrounds. Working at some of the best hotel kitchens in the UK, including Savoy Grill and Gleneagles, head chef Andrew Wasquay earned his 2-hat accolades in Melbourne before joining Pure South in 2007. Here he whips up an exquisite menu where modern Europe meets the world's best produce. Now, it's a great concept here at Pure South. How do you go about sourcing all the ingredients or the produce from Tasmania?
Well, originally the boys put a lot of effort into going over to Tasmania to see a lot of suppliers, and now I go over about 3 or 4 times a year to talk to suppliers, to source new suppliers.
Your oysters, I can say it with confidence that you won't have oysters anywhere else like you would have them here, because you have exclusive access to a marine farm in Tasmania.
Yeah, it's in Pelican Bay, Fresnay, and guys called Giles, lovely family, and it's just the most amazing setting, and he basically just grows oysters. We use anything up to about 140 dozen a week.
Now, your steaks are also really famous here, and I read one of the reviews that said that they're so tender and juicy you can slice them with a letter opener. So what's the secret to cooking a really good steak?
Well, we grow our own beef in Tasmania, and then it gets broken down over there and hung for about a month. Then it comes over to us, and I've got a butcher up in Moorabbin, and he breaks them down and gives me all the prime cuts, and then I dry age them probably for another anything between 3 and 4 weeks. So altogether they've been aged for a good month and a half to 2 months. So that basically, when you get tough steaks, it's when you've got water in them. So that the more you dry it, a good steak, if you can dry the steak out nice and dry, that means dry aging.
Great. Speaking about all this food, I'm actually really tempted to just dig in, so
go crazy.
Let's do it.